Siemaneczko, gramy dalej w Black Mirror. Dam wam szybko znać. Okay. Let's play. Hejka, gruszka, nie przestajesz. Obecnościach. Jak oni chcą, niech sobie grają w Dead by Daylight. Don't care. Niech sobie grają. No, na razie jesteś najlepsza.
I wouldn't know what to talk. I don't feel any need to talk to the guy.
Co ty masz tu zrobić?
Good evening, Bobby.
Hi, Darren.
Have you ever seen Samuel's ghost?
No, and I don't want to see it either. Everyone says he's evil, and that he has black eyes and a really scary face. Tom says I'm a scaredy cat, but I still won't go to the castle. Samuel is evil.
I see. Alright, I'm out of here. See you around.
See
Usiadł.
you soon, Darren.
Dajesz! Good idea. Będę cię wspierał. Niech zaczniesz streamować. Ja na początku się nie pokazywałem, dopiero później zacząłem się pokazywać.
I don't feel any need to talk.
Że nic tutaj już nie ma do zrobienia. Dużo osób streamuje bez wyglądu, bez pokazywania się. Twoje live'y na przykład z DBD byłyby dobre, bo jesteś pro. O, pani Wąsik jest, obecność. Dużo by cię oglądało, bo mieliby w głowie takie nauczę się oglądając nią. Wiesz, o co chodzi? Ale znowu zdradzać swoje triki? Nie wiem, ciężkie. My, elita, musimy się trzymać razem. A oni niech sobie grają w Dead by Daylight bez nas. No i spoko, to na pewno. Najlepiej zacząć od Simsów. Ja, Gruszka, zacząłem od Simsów, zdobyłem bazę widzów, a później przeszedłem na inne gry. To jest dobre. Simsy, jak zrobisz speedbuilding, a później jeszcze będziesz udostępniać link do tego, co zbudowałaś. Byś może nawet sprzedawać. Niektórzy sprzedają swoje domy. Biorą zlecenia. Ty nawet mówiłaś, że zbierałaś zlecenia. Dobrze pamiętam? No, to by była dobra promocja dla ciebie. No. Nie, zacznij od Simsów. No, dobry pomysł. Chociaż największe wzięcie ma trójka.
Locked up.
Bo nie wszyscy ją mają. Czwórkę mają wszyscy i czwórki nikt nie ogląda.
Oh, hello, Miss Valley. It's a small world.
Darren, nice to... yes, who'd have thought it?
Is everything all right?
Me? Yes, why? I mean, why not?
You seem a bit nervous.
Oh, no, I'm just with Murray about... I just see ghosts. It's just the 12 years, you understand.
No.
And how could you? You aren't... I mean, every 12 years... Every 12
To 12 lat!
something terrible happens.
O
In
kurwa.
the village, in the castle, in the forest. Dreadful things.
Oj.
Miss Valley, can I somehow...
Oh, oh no. Please excuse me. It's just that a lot has happened recently, and I thought... Never mind.
No. What did you think? And what's it got to do with this 12-year cycle?
It's got nothing to do with you. Fortunately. I have to go.
Miss Valley,
Zatrzymała się na chwilę.
What's wrong with her? She seems to have some serious problems. But so have I. Still no trace of Angelina. Perhaps I'll get some brilliant idea tonight.
To ci się przyśni. Na bank!
Good evening, Murray. What have you got there?
A letter for your friend.
A letter for Angelina? Unlikely. Who knew that she was
Boże.
here?
But that's what's written on it. Miss Angelina Morgan, Golden's Palace. It was posted somewhere very close to here. Yesterday, I would assume.
Will you give me the letter? It could be important.
Indeed, it could. Important for Miss Morgan.
Give me the damn letter. I got it.
You've got to restrain yourself, young man. This letter is addressed to Miss Morgan. And I'm not going to breach the sanctity of the post to...
Murray! Angelina has been missing since yesterday. No one in the village has seen her. Maybe she's been kidnapped. Have you considered that?
Perhaps she's on a day trip and doesn't want anything more to do with you. Have you considered that? I must think of the hotel's reputation. I'm not going to give you the letter. Is there anything else I can do for you, sir?
Thank you. You've done enough already.
Musi list zdobyć.
There goes my night's rest. I've got to have that letter. It's gonna move things on. I can feel it.
No właśnie. Raz to. No, ja jestem za, mówię ci. Zacznij. Każdy może zacząć. Boże, zawsze można spróbować, wiesz. Udostępnić sobie takie jedno wideo. Streamować. Raz. Zobaczyć, jak ci to wyjdzie. Wiesz, o co chodzi. Bez pokazywania się. Nie ma się czego bać. To trzeba być odpornym na pojebów i na różne hejty. No, Murray sobie gazetę czyta.
Okay, I've got two problems. How do I get to the lockboxes without Murray stopping me? And how do I open the box with Angelina's letter in it?
Środek usypiający. Filiżanka herbaty.
Murray
Oj.
sure enjoys his cup of tea in the evenings. He really seems to like the taste. He's always sipping at it.
Dobrze.
That's it. Sweet dreams.
Can I help you?
No. No thank you. I'm tired and I'm gonna go to bed now.
Very well.
I'll give him a couple of minutes.
Easy, na razie easy. Były przecież takie trudne zagadki wcześniej. A teraz jest easy. No jasne. Ja też mam małe community i naprawdę mi to wystarczy. To dużo
He's
daje.
fast asleep.
Przecież pamiętasz, jakie miałem mało osób. A aktywnych jest tak naprawdę może 5 albo 6 i to mi naprawdę starcza. Więc no, to jest fajne właśnie. A jeszcze jak będziesz, wiesz, Simsy robić i tak dalej. Wiesz, ja teraz nie gram w Simsy. Jakbyś chciała, możemy ci stworzyć Gruszka Corner na przykład. Bo sama nawet możesz sobie stworzyć. Możesz sobie też stworzyć osobne jak chcesz, no nie? Albo możemy zaprosić na twój serwer innych, że ty teraz będziesz grać w Simsy zamiast mnie. Wiesz, o co chodzi? Możemy to jakoś ugrać. No oczywiście. Będę stał kurwa murem, niech ktoś spróbuje powiedzieć coś niemiłego, to ja go zapierdolę.
I've got my own room key. Apart from me, okay, Murray's asleep. Now I can get to the boxes. But without a key or a lock-picking tool or something like it, I'm not going to be able to open the box with Angelina's letter in it. And I don't want to go looking for the key in Murray's pockets. He'd notice that and would hand me over to the cops right away.
Jesteś ze mną, Gruszka, już tyle czasu. Praktycznie od początku. Nie mogłoby być inaczej. Może jak ja mam to zrobić?
I'd rather chop my hand off.
Skrytki.
Okay,
No.
Murray's asleep. Now I can get... And I don't want to go looking for the key in Murray.
Boże. Myślałem, że to będzie łatwe. Po prostu użyjemy jebanego noża.
An entirely ordinary spot.
A to nie o to chodzi. Wiesz, mam nóż. Bez sensu.
There's just one single match in the box.
Czego ja mam tutaj użyć? Dziwne. Wiesz, mam nóż.
Ordinary butter knife. Okay, Murray's asleep. Now I can get to the boxes. But without a key or a lock-picking tool or something like it, and I don't want to go looking for the key in Murray's pockets. He'd know.
Co tu trzeba zrobić? Spoko. Do później, papa. Pierdolę, co tu trzeba zrobić?
And what's this? Lights up? I'd rather chop my hand off than...
Bez sensu. Skąd ty weźmiesz wytrych? Masz te dziwne baterie.
A whole load of good... A whole load of good... A whole load of...
Jakieś książki głupie. W pokoju Angeliny już nic nie będzie.
Should I sit my... I'm not gonna find... Also, when I look...
Bez sensu.
There's nothing in my room.
Hej, Ola.
Apart from me, nobody's checked in today.
Oj, Gozeriusz też jest. Gozeriusz. Obecność. Ola. Obecność. Tu nic nie ma. Skąd ja mam wziąć jakiś wytrych?
I can't do a thing with the other postcards.
Murray leży. Klucza nie możemy mu zabrać. Z pamiątek nic nie ma.
I'd rather chop my hand off than... Okay, Murray's asleep, and I don't want to go looking...
Masz nóż. Myślałem, że po prostu nożem podważy szafkę i tyle, ale nie o to chodzi. O Boże, jak miło. Obecność. No tu nic nie ma też. Pierdziele. Czegoś mi brakuje. Jednej rzeczy jakiejś.
I've got nothing more...
Potrzebuję wytrych. No nie tędy. Nie ma tu nic już. Texas. Dumpster.
the pub looks anything other than promising.
Może tutaj coś będzie.
Evening.
Huh?
I need to open a locked cupboard. Could you help me
Dobrze.
with that?
Me? What makes you think that?
Bobby said something.
The fat idiot ought to keep his gob shut.
Now then, can you help me out?
Call a locksmith. You can buy drink from me, nothing else.
Let's have a beer, Tom.
Sure, if you're paying for them both. Just 'cause I own the place doesn't mean I drink for free.
Sure, that's a no-brainer.
Dobrze, upijemy go. Wikali, obecność.
What's up? Why aren't you drinking?
I'm not so fast.
Haha, Yanks, can't handle proper beer, eh?
Tom, you didn't want to have a drink today.
Shut your gob, spacko.
You're supposed to be real handy, so I've heard.
There's something in that. My dad had a workshop. I used to help him a lot. I was already tuning mopeds even at 10 years old.
Really? I've got two left hands. I can't even crack a simple lock.
Nice try. But I'm not that boozed up. And I'm not an idiot like him over there.
Let's drink another.
Why don't you have yourself another beer? It's on me.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Please don't.
O Boże. Darren jest taki jebnięty jak Samuel. Zrobi wszystko, żeby dopiąć swojego celu.
Now tell me, Tom, just theoretically speaking, how could I crack a lock in an old safe?
They're not so easy to crack. For a start, you need the right tool.
And that would be...
A lock-picking tool.
Aha. And only theoretically speaking, I could get one of those from you?
Do you think I'm a burglar?
I think you'll want the 50 pounds that I'll give you for it.
Get out of it. Go on. Off with your mate, Bobby. You make a lovely couple. A right pair of tots.
70 pounds?
I want 200 quid.
I haven't got that much.
Loser. Then you're not getting that too. You're all losers. Just using me.
Boże. Another piwko?
I'd like to bet you couldn't drink 3 pints back to back.
You pay, I'll prove I can.
Okay. Go.
Nie, będzie bił Bobiego potem.
There you are.
I somehow suspected that wouldn't be a problem for you.
Boże, on już leży.
Are you a burglar, Tom?
What bollocks? It's all lies. You don't get decent people stealing.
Exactly. Then you also don't need a lock-picking tool then. Do you, Tom?
Peace off, you wanker. Get out. Give me some peace. Off you go. And take that idiot with you too.
I'm only going once you've given me that tool. Here, 50 pounds, and I'll bring it back to you.
It's not my fault, you know. It's Bobby. If he wasn't like he is, things would be better. They all left me on my own. They only left me that animal. How could a decent person get on like that? With such a millstone around their neck.
The tool, Tom?
Dał mi.
Not my fault.
I'll take him home.
I'm really sorry, Bobby.
Na pewno.
Okay, Darren.
Na pewno ci przykro. Upiłeś go i biedny Bobby musi się teraz nim zająć. A sam on ma problemy z zajmowaniem się samym sobą. Jesteś...
I feel like the world's biggest asshole.
No bo tak. Dokładnie jesteś dupkiem. Do czego jeszcze jesteś w stanie się posunąć? Jesteś jak Samuel. Ja pierdolę. O Boże, co tu trzeba zrobić? O co tu chodzi? Trzeba go zagiąć. Czekajcie, trzeba go zagiąć. No, powiem wam. Super zagadka. O Boże. Genialne. No a tu jeszcze musimy zrobić dół. Jeszcze się nie otworzyło? Boże, to jest trudne. Musi być na czerwonej linii. Na to wychodzi. I tu musi być na czerwonej linii. Troszkę wyżej. No, nie jest to łatwe. Musimy trochę przesunąć. Tutaj troszkę wyżej. Troszkę. Boże, ja się uczę. Ta gra uczy mnie tylu złych rzeczy. Troszkę niżej. I tu musi być wysoko. Wysoko. Może tak jakoś. Wyżej. Jeszcze wyżej. Jeszcze wyżej. Jest! Ale super.
That's it. The lock's open.
Takiej zagadki jeszcze nie grałem nigdy.
That's it. A letter addressed to Angelina Morgan. Oh, you'd better be worth it.
Super zagadka. Genialna. Takie zagadki są super. Super.
A sealed letter. Angelina's name's on it. It was posted yesterday. Locally around here. I ought to read it. It could get me somewhere. Let's see. If anyone's reading this, then something's gone wrong.
My name is Angelina Morgan, and I'm gathering information about Black Mirror Castle, the Gordon family, and a secret society. I feel under threat and am being followed by a man called Reginald Boris. Please contact the police and Darren Michaels in Biddeford, Maine, USA for further information. I've heard scratching noises coming from beneath my room. I'm scared. I have discovered a space under the floor and was able to decipher the code. The solution was known by two storytelling brothers from Germany, GFT 62 17 1 25. I'm going to throw in this letter and ask Murray for another room. Darren, if you're reading this letter, I've really tried. So I'd like to thank you here for your help. I love you.
He loves him. She loves him.
No. I would break down if anything happened to her. Noises under her room. Reginald Boris creeping about the hotel. Two storytelling brothers.
Bracia Grimm. Bracia Grimm. Na pewno.
How was that again? Two storytelling brothers from Germany. And here's a book.
Bracia
Grimm's Fairy
Grimm.
Tales, that's gotta be it.
Dokładnie.
There are 15 selected fairy tales in the contents. The Frog King or Iron Henry. Huh. GFT 12, Rapunzel. And so on up to GFT 187.
O Boże.
That's exactly what's in Angelina's letter. GFT and then a few numbers. I'll take the contents page with me. Shame about the book, but nobody would have read it in the next 100 years anyway. That's the contents from the book The Fairy Tales of Brothers Grimm. There are 15. Angelina sent the letter, and if nothing happened, let's see. If anyone's reading this, then something's gone wrong.
My name is Angelina Morgan, and I'm gathering information about Black Mirror Castle, the Gordon family, and a secret society. I feel under threat and am being followed by a man called Reginald Boris.
V.
Please contact the police and Darren Michaels in Biddeford, Maine, USA for further information.
17,
I've heard
1,
scratching noises coming
25.
from beneath my room. I'm scared. I have discovered a space under the floor and was able to decipher the code. The solution was known by two storytelling brothers from Germany, GFT 62 17 1 25.
GFT.
I'm going to throw in this letter and ask Murray for another room.
GFT.
Darren, if you're reading this letter,
GFT. GFT.
That's the contents from the book.
GFT. 62. Królowa pszczół. 62. Królowa pszczół. Królowa pszczół. Siedemnaście. Biały wąż. Biały wąż. 1. Żabi król. Żabi król. 25. 7 kruków. Kruk. 7 kruków. 7 kruków. GFT. Grimm Fairy Tales. Okay. Let's try.
Let's see.
Jeden to jest żabi król. 1 to jest żabi król. 62 to jest królowa pszczół. Królowa pszczół. 25 to są kruki. Kruki. I 17 to jest biały wąż. Otworzyłem.
I heard a quiet click.
O kurwa. Wiem, co sobie kurwa weźmiesz. To gówno chińskie plastikowe będzie idealne. Idealne. Będziesz sobie oświetlać tym gównem drogę. Piękne.
You can't be serious.
He's fast asleep, like a baby.
Hey, my man.
Wake up!
How? What?
Nah, it's about time.
What can I do for you?
We want another.
The whole corridor stinks of sewage.
Of course.
No. I don't know what I could ask.
Weź sobie to gówno.
I'd rather chop my hand off. And what's this thing? So lights up? I'd rather chop my...
Nie weźmiesz tego. To on jednak nie chce tego wziąć, a to by było fajniejsze. To by było fajniejsze, jakby to wziął. Super by to było. Naprawdę będzie się bawić tym kadzidełkiem? W sensie zimnym ogniem?
There's just one single match in the box. Oh, disgusting stench. That's gotta be the sewers. Or a hole that's being used as a sewer. It's pitch black. I can't tell how deep it is, but I think I have to go down there. Angelina's being held prisoner there somewhere. I know it. There's just one single match in the box. I need some light. Without a light, there's a good chance it'll be me who gets injured and needs rescuing. A higher chance than me finding and saving Angelina. I need some light.
No to weź sobie light. Tut mi light.
There's just one single match.
Boże, weź to! Weź to chińskie gówno. W końcu masz po to baterię. Take it.
Huh. Lights up in 3 different colors.
No.
Oh man. I hate to buy this thing, but I need light, and I need it now.
An excellent choice, sir. A tribute to your good taste.
Just shut it.
Baterię sobie włóż.
The batteries fit, and I've got light. So, let's go down into the underground. A light-up soul key made of plastic. My shining light in the gloomy night. A light-up soul...
Boże. Ja nie wiem, co tam będzie i chyba nie chcę wiedzieć. W sensie, tam będzie dramatycznie. Na pewno.
It really is the sewers. Pretty ancient for sure. More than 100 years old. I can see water, and there's some steps in the wall.
No Boże.
Oh man, this is not an inviting place.
Boże. Zapisz, ja myślę, że on tu może zginąć. Kanały. Boże. Co to jest za dźwięk?
There's an iron ladder on the wall. There's a metal cover at the top of the ladder. It's not gonna move an inch. There's an iron ladder on the wall. I ought to be somewhere. There's a metal cover at the top of the ladder. It's not gonna move an inch.
Boże. Masakra. Wiedziałem, że to będzie labirynt.
I don't exactly know what all these grates are for, Maybe they're here to stop all the big pieces of flotsam. Or they're here to stop folks breaking into houses from the drains. I don't exactly know.
Tędy nie przejdziemy. A tędy? Coś słychać, słyszycie? Pręt.
Hey, there's a metal bar on the wall. I'm taking it with me.
Dobra, masz pręt.
What was that?
Dziwne. Boże. Wróciłeś tędy. Wiesz, że tam nic nie ma.
Oh, that stinks.
No co jest tu? Wygląda jak dźwignia. Nie, to nie jest dźwignia.
Seems to be holding.
Boże.
A real dream. Angelina will be able to tell from 100 yards off that I'm coming to her rescue. Oj, chyba zginął. Chyba zginął. Trzeba by czymś podważyć. Ale czym? Nie masz tu nic. The beam will hold the grate open.
Trzeba by czymś... Czegoś nam Krilli brakuje. Jakiegoś kamulca. Coś, czym byśmy mogli podważyć. O! Że tu coś jest. O Boże. Masakra. A! Ja
I hate
pierdolę.
rats.
Ja też
No way
nie.
I'm putting my hand in there.
Szczur tam był. Pierdolę. Co za gra. Jest, belka. Świetnie.
Huh. A piece of timber about 1.5 feet long.
Idealnie. 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 Możesz wrócić. To ten szczur. Dobra, daj belkę. Świetnie, i teraz przejdź.
A real dream. Angelina will be able to tell from 100 yards off that I'm coming to her rescue.
Go, Darren.
If Angelina is here, then she's definitely got to be on this side of the grate.
Angelina! 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 Pierdolę. Angelina? Angelina! O Boże. Co to jest za miejsce w ogóle? Jakaś rura?
A pipe which goes off downwards at an angle and hangs here. That's a piece of fabric. Could be from a blouse.
Czy to
It
bluzka
doesn't look like it's
Angeliny?
been hanging all that long. I hope it's not Angelina's. But whose else could it be?
Boże.
The pipe leads steeply downwards. I can't see where it ends. It's big enough to climb into. Now, is she down there? Angelina! Angelina! Nothing.
Boże, on może tam zejść.
I'm pretty sure that that's from Angelina's blouse. Here's some blood. Oh, hell.
Schodzimy tam?
I just hope that the pipe doesn't get any narrower down there, and that I can't find a way back outside.
Boże. Darren.
Damn slippery, as though somebody had greased the pipe with... Ah! Ah! Oh!
Uuu.
Damn. Ah. As if someone has put oil all over the pipe. Oh, the stupid soul key is cracked. I can't even see my hand in front of my face. Huh. I've still got the camera. The flash might help.
O Boże.
There's something like a metal door here. That's... It feels like rough fabric, but much heavier. and it's very long. A hose. Must be a hose. That's definitely no longer the sewer. But what's that here? That's the soul key. Or what's left of it. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do with that.
To co?
What's that? Something soft. A cloth.
Dobra, masz
Got
szmatę
it.
jaką.
An old cleaning cloth. Bobby's sparklers. It's too dark. It almost looks like a bunker or a prison. There's something very cold lying here. Metal. A pole or a tube.
Metalowa
It
rurka.
really is a tube. About 18 inches long and quite heavy. I'll wrap the rag around the bar and wedge it in a bit in the opening. Yeah, that ought to hold it.
Pochodnie sobie zrobisz.
A metal thing. A bucket. There's something slimy in it. Oil. Stale old oil.
Super!
I'll dip my homemade torch in the oil. So, it's drenched in oil.
Okej.
Must be a hose. And it is, too. I have to get out of here, and I need another light source. Must be a hose. The sparkler will perhaps burn a bit longer than the match, but most definitely not long enough for me to get myself out of here.
No i...
I'll stick it here in the wall. I don't really want hot oil running over my fingers. Here we go. My last match. Very good.
O Boże.
Two huge metal tanks. Perhaps for fuel or oil. Could also be water tanks. Even with the light on it, looks like a hose. Even with the light on it, even with the light on it. I don't need a bucket. Even with the light on it, even with the light on it. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do with that. No wonder I couldn't open the door in the dark. It's been blocked with a pole. And it's a sliding door. The metal rails on the wall and floor give that away. That would suggest that I'm in some kind of a bunker. They're usually sliding doors in bunkers because you can still open them after an explosion. Huh. The door isn't that easy to open. Huh. No wonder I couldn't open the door in the dark. It's been blocked with a pole. And it's a sliding... That would suggest that...
Friend.
Of course, the door won't open with that there. I'll take it out of the way. A few loose wires are hanging out of the box. Looks as though they've been pulled out on purpose. I'll stick them in again.
Boże, już się bałem, że ci porazi prąd.
Perhaps I can open the door with that. So let's see. Oh, there's even a light switch. This one here must be the switch for the door. The label makes it somewhat easier. You see? It works. The door is open. There's nothing else I can do here. There's nothing else. There's nothing else I can...
Boże.
A big, dark room and bars. I can hardly make anything out.
Ta gra jest piękna.
We've been expecting you, Darren.
What is this? Who are you?
One day, you will be our guest.
What are you gonna do? What have you done with Angelina? No. No!
I'm going now. By the way, escape is impossible. This is an old Second World War bunker. There are meter-thick concrete walls, steel, and rock between you and freedom. We'll come for you in a few days, Darren. I wish you a pleasant stay.
Damn it! What do you want from me? Why did you have to use Angelina as bait? Why her? I'm gonna find you. Ugh.
Zbadaj zwłoki. Muszę się upewnić. Dobra, muszę się stąd wydostać.
It seems they don't want to let me go thirsty. Huh. That's about 3 gallons. If you need around half a gallon a day, that means they want to keep me waiting here for no more than 6 days. Great. A cheap camping table with a chair. I guess this is supposed to be the comfortable corner of my jail?
Probably, yes.
There's plastic cutlery on the table. You can't do anything with it. Not even eat properly. A camping stove. Presumably I'm supposed to heat up my food with it. I'll leave it there. If I need to warm something up or ignite something, then I can do it here. I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. Looks like ready meals in aluminum trays. That's not the kind you'd get in the supermarket. Looks more like it's a to-go tray. I'll just take one.
Tacka aluminiowa.
An aluminum tray with some kind of ready meal in it. Hopefully not eel pudding or whatever they eat here in this country. Apart from the fact that I've seriously lost my appetite, I don't really fancy a picnic in this cozy underground cell. That's one of those things you can light gas with. The metal part is rubbed with a kind of flint and then makes sparks. I shouldn't let the flame burn too long. Who knows how long the gas will last. I'd rather not. The sparkler will burn out really quickly. I have to do something else first. Looks like a screwdriver. What's that doing here? Tinned food, various soups, apricots, beans. I don't intend to stay down here long. A chain that's about 2 yards long.
Po co ci łańcuch?
A huge padlock. Quite old with a large keyhole. If that would work, then there's no way they would have left the screwdriver lying here. It's still very strong, even though it's old. I won't be able to break it open. I could use a welding torch right now. Or... welding powder. It's a mixture of iron oxide and aluminum powder. That stuff burns at almost 4,500 degrees Fahrenheit and can easily melt iron. And iron oxide is in rust. There's enough of that here. The iron bars are covered in rust. I still can't move them. Good. I hope I can get enough rust off here.
Boże.
I've collected the powder on the pages of the storybook. Yeah, that should be enough. I've collected the scratched off powder rust on the ferry.
Proszku aluminiowego.
Right. I'll carefully scrape the aluminum off with the knife. Now this could take a while.
Boże, super są te zagadki.
I've mixed the aluminum powder with the powdered rust. It's sure not the greatest welding powder, but it ought to do for the lock. The flame wouldn't be hot enough to ignite the welding powder. Fortunately, I wouldn't want 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit of welding powder on my hands. It won't budge an inch.
Potrzebujesz jeszcze coś. Tylko co?
That's it. The welding powder's in the lock. Good. It's lit. I'll have to hurry up. It's not gonna burn forever. All right then. Real careful now.
Boże. Jest.
It's really evil stuff. The wicked thing is, it can burn without oxygen. That means you can't put it out with sand, for example. And if you pour water on it, the water is broken down by the heat, creating oxygen, or hydrogen, or oxyhydrogen, explosive gas. Everything explodes and superheated droplets fly everywhere. There's been some serious accidents. So it's not really something to try at home. But this was an emergency.
Dobrze, że to powiedzieli. Pomyślałem o tym. Dobrze, Darren.
I wonder why there's a jail in this bunker. Who'd they want to lock up here? I wonder why there's a jail. The lock's just a lump of hot metal. It's gonna take... The flame's gone out already? The flame's gone out?
To był test.
I'll put the light on first. That was easy. That's, no idea what that is. It says here that it's a rubber dinghy with a built-in compressed air capsule. You pull the ripcord and the dinghy inflates within seconds. Phew. It must have been the cutting edge of technology back then. The inflatable dinghy expands with its own built-in compressed air cartridge. It's a real compact package while it's uninflated, but it's only designed for 2 men. Unbelievable the amount of stuff I can get in my pants pocket. At this price, the quality's gotta be there. An old box. Let's see. Magnesium flares. I'll take them. Magnesium flares light up very brightly and can also burn underwater. Divers use them when they're way down deep, where normal lamps won't work. Magnesium flares. A hose. Quite thick. The kind that firefighters use.
Dziwne.
I guess it's been lying around here for years. It probably won't last much longer. The metal locker must be about 50 years old, like most things here. I'm surprised that everything is kept so well. The thick walls probably keep things preserved. There's a box. These are cables with igniters, presumably for dynamite. I'll take one of the cables with me.
Boże.
I don't need any more cable at the moment. I don't need any more cable. The metal locker must be about 50. There's an igniter cap fastened to the end of the cable. I reckon the cable's a good 30 feet long.
Boże.
A water hose, maybe 10 yards long. Oh crap. I know I'm gonna regret this. Oh my god. Angelina's pursuer, Reginald Boris. He's been stabbed to death.
O Boże.
Perhaps I'll find some clues to what happened to Angelina.
O Boże.
Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen.
This can't be for real. This can't be for real.
Ja pierdolę.
What the hell is that in his breast pocket? Oh, gee, looting a corpse. Just what I needed. But if it helps Angelina...
Take it.
Okay, I've just gotta do it.
Zrób to.
Sounds like a poem. But this is just half of it. The paper's torn. Days be done, Gordon's son, hanging long and grow, the light end in sight. I've no idea what that means, but I'll take the paper. Boris's note is ripped down the middle. Days be done. And there's something else.
Taśma.
Insulation tape. Oh, that's it. Luckily, there's nothing else here. A roll of insulating tape. What have we got here? Whoa, a stick of dynamite. Does 50-year-old dynamite still work? Or does it work too well and explode in my hands?
O Boże.
Okay. All right then.
No Boże.
I'll leave the other stick here for now. I don't want to push my luck. I think I ought to place the charge first, and then make it live. Good. There's another stick of dynamite. Good. The cylinder of compressed air would have been refilled using this compressor. It's seen better days, but it's not fit for the junkyard just yet. The cylinder of compressed air would have been
Sprężarka.
I don't need any more keys.
Rupiecie.
The people who were living in this bunker seem to have left half of their things behind. There are bottles, boards, crates, pipe fittings, cardboard boxes, all kinds of things. Boards, a broken lamp, and an old-fashioned detonating device.
Urządzenie detonacyjne. Detonator.
It's for detonating explosives, like the ones they use. You turn the crank handle to build up an electric charge. When you press the button, it fires an igniter cap at the end of the wire.
Boże.
I'll have to position the stick of dynamite and attach the... I'll have to position the stick of dynamite... Huh. A pressure hatch like the ones you see in submarine movies. Looks old, but isn't rusty yet. Let's see... There's not much to see. Oh, it smells like stagnant water and rust. This could be some kind of water storage or tank or something. The door is bolted from outside. It's a huge armored door. I can't break something like this open. I'll have to look for another way. The door is bolted from outside. I'll have to look for... I'll have to look for...
Już są dźwignie.
The metal door closed behind me when the guy pulled one of these levers. Let's see... Aha! I don't see any reason to close the door. I'll leave it open so there's a way for me to get back. A fire hose with... Not exactly light. The metal connectors at both ends are heavy enough on their own.
Sprężarka.
The door is... There's nothing else I can... I've joined the two short hoses into a long one.
Okay. 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 O Boże. Masakra.
These pieces broke off the concrete girder. A concrete girder. It's almost directly above the hatch. Hopefully the floor up there doesn't cave in when I walk up.
Pewnie zginiesz.
The wall here seems to have been repaired, for whatever reason. What a disgusting brew.
Rękawiczki. For what?
There's a pair of gloves and a wrench. I'll take them both with me.
Klucz francuski.
A hatch. It leads back downwards, but that could be my way to freedom. It's not moving. You know, sometimes the only thing that helps is brute force. Okay, very carefully.
Boże.
As soon as electricity flows through the wire, the igniter caps fire, exploding the stick of dynamite. Hopefully that's enough to blast the hatch open.
Hope that too.
I'll have to position the stick of dynamite. Alright, I'll wrap the ends of the two wires around the contacts. The wires connected to the stick of dynamite in the detonator. I've always wanted to do this.
Boże. Dzieje się, dzieje. Kurwa.
Damn! There's hardly a scratch on it. It's ripped the handle clean off, but most of the energy from the explosion has just dissipated. The power of the explosion has just dissipated like a little firecracker you light in your hand. I'll have to find another way to open the hatch. If the girder fell down, and one beam, more or less, shouldn't affect its stability.
Okej. Jeszcze jedna laska dynamitu. I jeszcze jeden kabel.
Hopefully the second stick is as sound as... Another fuse cable. I hope that works. Okay. Very carefully. The dynamite should blast the concrete gutter.
Boże.
I'll wrap the end of the two wires around the...
Genialne.
Then let's try again. This time it has to work.
O Boże. Zobaczmy nasze szkody. Udało się.
I can't move it, it's too heavy. Sure enough, it's penetrated the hatch. There's some kind of pipe down there. It leads downwards. It would be big enough for me, but I can't see where it leads. And I can't squeeze past the piece of concrete. If I just put the boat under the girder, it'll probably slip out when it inflates. I've gotta attach the boat to the girder somehow. I'll put the chain around the piece of concrete.
Dobrze.
There are metal eyelets on the dinghy. I'll fasten the chain on there. The boat is attached to the chain, which is wrapped, and up it goes.
No Boże. Jakaś masakra.
The boat has lifted the gutter a little bit. Now there's enough space for me to get past it.
Boże. Co to jest za miejsce w ogóle?
The concrete beam has broken off a piece of the wall here, and a few wires are sticking out. I think they're live. I'd better not touch them. No way. The gloves are such poor quality that I'd rather do without. Better not now.
Dlaczego nie teraz? No Boże.
Damn. Up there's the way out. But there's no ladder here. I'm guessing that the room up there is the one behind the steel door. But I can't get at the grate.
No właśnie, jak?
Somehow I gotta get up there. Perhaps I could flood this pipe and swim up?
No. Ale musiałbyś prąd wyłączyć. Bo cię porazi. Jak tu będzie woda, to cię porazi.
The cylinder of compressed air would have been refilled using this compressor. It's seen better.
Jak mam to napełnić wodą? Co to jest sprężarka?
The cylinder of compressed air would have been refilled using this compressor. It's seen better days.
Jak napełnić to miejsce wodą?
The door is open. There's nothing else I can do here. There's nothing else I can do here.
Kran. Kran.
Some kind of oversized tap. The connector fits. The hose is connected to the water outlet. First, I should put the end of the hose where the water's gonna... is just long enough.
Musisz tych kabli się pozbyć. Bo cię porazi prąd, jak wejdziesz do wody.
I'd better not touch them. Stripping the wires is a good idea. Holding on to the ladder at the same time is too. But doing both at the same time is pretty difficult.
Dobra, to tak tego nie zrobisz. Pewnie musisz najpierw wodą to zrobić.
There's still some live electrical wires in the pipe. I'll have to change that first, otherwise flooding the place is gonna be...
No, czyli jednak musisz zrobić najpierw z tymi kablami coś. Ale co?
I wonder why there's a jail in this bunk. The door is open. There's nothing else. There's nothing else.
Co my mamy tu zrobić?
The boat has lifted the gutter.
Jak mam te kable schować? No, zapomniałem o kamerce, sorry.
I'll wrap the gloves with insulating tape. It'd be best to bend the electric wires out of the pipe and into the tank room.
Dobrze, wygnij je.
Oh, get out of here. All right, that's that.
Świetnie. Teraz włas.
All right then, let's flood the pipe. That should be enough.
Dobra.
The door is... there's nothing else I can...
No Boże. Będzie woda teraz.
Those are nuts. They're keeping the grate in place. It won't work with that.
Aha, to trzeba szybko. Dobrze, że jest autozapis, przynajmniej. Wręcz musisz użyć.
It's working. Keep going, keep going.
Boże,
Just
Darren.
one more. Oh, that's it.
Boże. Ja pierdolę.
Just in time. An old wagon, like what used to be used in mines. It appears to have been built. It looks very solid and... Huh. One of the wheels is missing.
Koła brakuje.
I almost drowned just now.
Boże, jakie dziwne miejsce.
A pile of stones. Most of the stones must weigh at least 60 or 80 pounds. They look really heavy. They look really... Huh. A pile... They look really... This room looks less like a bunker than the other one. More a combination of a bunker and a mine. Perhaps the builder of this bunker used a remote part of an old mine? The rock face gives extra protection, and less earth would have to be moved. There's a crevice, a crack in the stone, about half a yard high. I can't really make out much, but the crevice seems to go up diagonally. The crevice has been covered by a grate. That might suggest that it leads outside, but the bars of the grate are very thick and secured in concrete. It's gonna take a lot of force to bend it or rip it from the stone. The crevice has, but the bars of the grate, the crevice, but the bars of the... They look really heavy. Brilliant. I almost kill myself getting through the first door, and the next one's waiting a few feet on. And you wouldn't expect any. The door is closed and at least as solid as the first one. Perhaps there's some kind of control room where you can open it. It's all decayed and rusted. The bunker room's on the other side. Maybe the bunker room's on the other side. The bunker room's on the other side. Maybe the door can be opened. I bet it opens the door to the main room.
Świetnie. Możemy wrócić. Ale potrzebuję kółko.
The compressor's flywheel is about the size of the wagon's wheels, and it's fastened with 4 nuts.
Dobra, mam koło.
Got it. It would really be a coincidence if that fits, but I guess I need some luck sometimes too. It could really fit. It's a little smaller than the other wheels, but it's just as solid. Let's see. It works! Damn it, that's it. The planks aren't quite as robust as I thought. I'm not completely sure what... They look really heavy. Huh. A pile of stone. I'm not completely... Weird. One of the planks is broken. Fortunately, the others are thicker and have lasted. There's a shaft down there. I can't see the floor. I can just see darkness after a few feet. I'll move the planks to the wall over there. Still not much to see. The light only reaches a few feet down. I haven't got a clue where the shaft leads.
Może coraz głębiej.
I can't smell anything. Not the faintest breeze, nothing. Magnesium flares. Get out of here. It's disappeared. I don't even want to know how deep that thing is. I'm definitely not gonna climb into it.
Dziwne.
The wagon is right on the edge of the shaft. I might even be able to... The wagon is right on... The stones are adding real weight, and I can barely manage to get them into the wagon. The wagon full of stones must weigh a good half a ton. The wagon is right at the edge of the shaft, and it's full of hundredweights. I might be able to move it that short distance with a lever.
What lever?
The planks are of various thickness, and some are much more worn. I'll take one of the thick
Okay.
I'll leave the rest. I'm just gonna push the wagon down there after all that... I'm just gonna push the wagon down there after all that effort?
Dziwne.
The plank still seems pretty sturdy, but I won't be able to break the metal bars out of the concrete.
O co tu chodzi?
Strange place for a gully. I'm just gonna push the wagon down?
Potrzebujesz ten... drut. 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 Popchniesz go i wyłamiesz drzwi. Genialne, genialne, te zagadki są super. Gdzie jest mój łańcuch?
The concrete beam slipped into the pipe once the dinghy burst. Besides, I don't want to go back.
Co się stało z belką?
The doors, there's nothing else I can...
Kurwa, potrzebuję jakiś... kabel albo drut.
The flame's gone out. The flame's gone out. I'm pretty sure that that's from Angelina's...
Skąd ja mam to wziąć?
I wonder why there's a... I don't need any more cable. I've searched... That was the last stick of dynamite.
Potrzebuję... Po co możesz zejść tutaj na dół? Tutaj już nic nie ma.
The concrete beam slipped into the pipe once the dinghy burst. That's why the water has risen so high. Besides, I don't want to go back down.
Już nic nie ma.
Besides...
Nie ma już metalowej rury ani nic. Skąd ja mam wziąć to? Chyba jakiś sznur. O! Ciężki łańcuch, jest! Polowanie na...
Iron chain. Quite...
Super, weź go. Świetnie. Dobra, mamy łańcuch. No już się sam przyczepił, widzę.
I'll just put the chain around two of the bars. If they're ripped out, I'll have enough space to climb into the crevice. Now I need to fasten the other end of the chain somewhere.
Do wózka.
I'll hook the chain under the coupling. It's directly attached to the frame. That's it. The bars and the wagon are connected by the chain.
I otworzysz przejście.
Alright then. I just need to make sure to get out of the way quick enough as soon as the wagon falls.
O, ja pierdolę. That was close.
After quite a few seconds, perhaps it bounced off a wall and landed in a the shadow. Oh man, I gotta get out.
Boże, jak stąd
Okay.
wyjść?
The two bars have been ripped clean out of the concrete. Now there's enough room to climb up through the crevice.
Do it.
Let's hope that the crevice leads to freedom.
Oby. No Boże. Wspaniale.
God damn it!
O
I crawl
kurwa.
out of the trap and land in the Order's assembly room? Oh, this can't be for real.
O Boże.
Fortunately, it looks like there's no one here.
Ja pierdolę. Ja pierdolę. Ja pierdolę.
I'd have to crawl about 2 yards through the shaft. I guess the bunk... No way. No way. I'd have to crawl about 2... There's a fire burning in the dish. That means that someone was here not so long ago. Hopefully they won't be coming back as long as I'm here. Is this some kind of assembly room? A club room for the local necromancy and black magic society. Okay. As soon as I found Angelina, I'm out of here.
Jeden z Gordonów.
Not again. Why do I continuously find myself standing in front of locked doors? Ugh! Oh, hell. That's another way of doing it. Alright. Calm down now. Angelina's still missing. Perhaps she's been used as bait in order to lure me here. But why? Where's she now? Perhaps I should talk to Miss Valley again. She knows more than she lets on. The question is, what's with the Order? I mean, who belongs to it? What do they want from me? Ah!
Nie, Darren. Nie. Rozdział 4.
Who the hell was that? And now where am I? I've got to free myself somehow before whoever it is comes back.
Zapiszmy. Cztery. Nie masz nic.
A green plastic bottle. I can't see what it is exactly.
Boże, jak Black
I'll shove it
Mirror.
closer into the light.
Znaczy... Jak Broken Sword.
Huh. Kerosene. Judging by the weight, there's also still some in it.
Nie wiem, czy graliście w ten... jak się nazywała ta gra? Kurczę, ta seria przygodówek. Już teraz mam zaćmienie. Broken Sword. W Broken Swordzie jedynce też się było tutaj i dodatkowo był tutaj pożar. Więc może to jest hołd dla jednej z najlepszych gier.
Huh. Kerosene. Whoever tied me up knew what they were doing. An old cleaning cloth. Quite obviously.
Okej.
The furniture's been covered to protect it from dust. And taking a good look at it, I'd say nobody's been here for years.
Na pewno jesteś w Black Mirror Castle. Na pewno.
A few shards of glass, probably from the broken oil lamp. I can't reach it.
Kurwa.
There's bright daylight streaming between the nailed up planks. How long was I out for? There's bright daylight streaming. There's bright daylight streaming. I could try to cut the bottle open. The kerosene has spread and has run into the crannies in the...
Dobra, stara szmata.
I think I've got it all. The rag is now soaked in the kerosene.
Coś jeszcze potrzebujesz?
There's bright daylight streaming between... Good. I'll hold the shard of glass in one of the beams of sunlight. I think it's doing it. The shard focuses the light and heats a tiny spot on the material. Now that oughta... Wow. Way cool. Only a small fire for sure, but still way too big for me to undo my ropes. I can't just chuck myself in the chair into the flames. There's bright daylight.
Czegoś jeszcze potrzebujemy. Ale czego?
I can hear something. I can hear something. I can hear something.
Lampa naftowa.
Huh. An old kerosene.
Brakuje jej klosza. Stara lampa naftowa. Brakuje jej klosza. Już nic nie ma. Co z tym oknem?
Only a small fire for sure.
Co masz tu zrobić? Gdzie jest ta stara belka? Kawałek
Thin strip
drewna.
of wood.
Dobrze.
Got it. Oh, okay. I have to get there. That looks better already. Ah, that's much better.
Jesteś w Black Mirror Castle na bank.
The windows are nailed up with heavy planks. Huh. It doesn't look to me like I'm gonna be able to loosen, not one bit. Two landscape pictures. One shows a small rural town, and the other one a moorland scene. There's a brass plate under the picture of the town. There's something on it. Cardiff 1812. Let's see what's behind it.
Drzewo.
Interesting. A family tree. Hey, maybe he'll give me some pointers to where I... There, right at the top. Samuel and Catherine Gordon. Then is that the Gordon's family tree? So this house also belongs to the Gordon.
Już.
Are they behind the whole thing? Gordon's family tree, beginning with Marcus and Mordred and going up to Samuel and Catherine Gordon. Hundreds of years of family history, full of murder and suffering.
No nie mogę zobaczyć całego zdjęcia rodu.
The idea of these things is that you hang your suit or uniform over it to stop it creasing. You can then maybe brush it down, too. A tarted up version of a clothesline. A large white sheet. Smells rather musty. No wonder. It's been used as a furniture dust sheet for years. This rope was lashed around my chest. It's notably long. Huh. The remains of what I was tied up with. The office chair won't fit in here at all. The office chair won't fit. The office chair won't. Huh. Looks like tightly bundled material. Towels. Perhaps the occupiers weren't able to take them with them, but also didn't want to just leave them to the rats and mice. That's why they bundled them all up as tightly as they could. The thing weighs at least 60 pounds. I'd rather... Huh. Perhaps that's why they bundled... There's some other stuff on the shelf. Looks like the mice have been at them. Some of the things have holes in them. A head. I think it's for putting your wig on. I can definitely use that. Damn it, not holding. They certainly don't belong together. This place in the wall looks a little strange somehow. A secret compartment. Oops, a kid's toy.
Samochodzik?
Nothing more than kids' toys. Some child must have made themselves a store here. I've already got the toy car. A battery-powered toy car. When you turn it on...
What else is here? Nothing.
The office chair won't fit in here at all. The office chair won't...
Nic już więcej tu nie ma raczej. Belka.
Exposed ceiling beams. Pretty rustic, all that. Exposed ceiling beams. Exposed ceiling beams.
Belki stropowe.
Exposed ceiling.
Żyrandol.
Pretty ugly. I bet that thing hasn't always hung here. Looks like it belongs in a hall or a drawing room. It was probably taken down at some time and then stored here.
Can you take something from it? No, we can't. Masz to krzesło. Krzesło. Jakaś fotografia, stojak. Nic już tu nie ma.
hallway with a stair at the end. There's a kids program on the TV.
Is there anything I can do for you, Samuel?
What the hell is that?
Hello? Yes. We arrived. It's nice here. Everything's just like you said. No, Tom's gone shopping. Yes, Tom tied him up with rope up. Oh no, the man wasn't very nice to me. But I don't think it's good that he can't leave. Yes, I'll keep a watch. Bye.
I think I'm slowly going mad. There was a woman's voice. She called me Samuel, and I heard music. All right, now I really must pull myself together. Bobby's sitting down there, and Tom's somewhere around too. The pair of them have kidnapped me on behalf of someone who knows this house. But where the hell am I here? And more importantly, how the hell do I get away?
No właśnie.
Doesn't look like a human under the sheet either. Wobbles a little, but the back of the chair is supporting the head. Not bad at all. Why should I tie up the clothes dummy? I've never been here before, but the room down there... Bobby's still sitting in front of the TV. Bobby's still sitting... The cloth is so tightly bound that it's gone rock solid. Weighs a... Huh. Perhaps the occupier... That's why they bundled them all. Ugh. The pieces... I'll tie the rope onto the binding. Like that.
For what?
I've tied the rope to the bale. I've tied the rope to the bale. I've tied the rope to the... Bobby's still sitting in...
A drugi koniec gdzie? Do czego mi ten drugi koniec?
I've tied the rope to the bale.
No ale po co to przywiązał?
I've never been here before. Bobby's still... I could well lure Bobby with it. But what then? He's a giant. I don't want to get into a fight with him. I've tied the rope to the bale. Ugh.
O co tu chodzi?
At first glance, you could really think that someone was sitting there under the sheet. Ought to at least irritate my good...
Co ja mam tu zrobić? Dobelek! Tak! 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 Świetnie.
Let's see. That
Boże,
works all right. I somehow have to draw my conscientious gods into the room. I somehow have to draw my...
idzie.
Okay, now I need to act quickly.
Hello?
O Boże.
Everything okay? Oh.
Sorry, Bobby. Nothing personal.
Boże.
And now, let's get out of here. But where's all my stuff? I need my camera. He's still tied up in a...
Dobra, muszę się stąd wydostać.
Let's hope that Tom doesn't choose right now to come home from shopping.
Jesteśmy w posiadłości Wali.
Wow. The car seems...
Musimy znaleźć nasze rzeczy.
Bobby must have had himself a sandwich. And there's the wrapping papers.
Dobra, tylko się stąd wydostańmy i kończymy.
A piece of grease-proof paper. It's got that on it.
Komórka.
That's a pretty old-fashioned cell phone. Modern ones only weigh about a pound and are no more than 12 inches long. Sure, I could call the police, but what would I say to them? Help, help, or rather, allegedly somewhere in Britain. For all I know, I could be in Denmark, or India. Sure, or rather, some kind of banners or flags. Strange that no one's taken them. These things usually stand for history and
No.
tradition. And would somebody who lives in a castle like to have them with them? On the other
Zaliczone.
hand, if you wanted to leave everything behind you, then probably these things would be the first.
No, przestań. Tu jest wyjście. Skrzynia.
A finely carved wooden chest. Now are my things in there? Locked. Yeah. The lock and the lid kind of suggest that it's not going to be easy to get the lid open. Yep, so it is.
Co? Już się
I'm guessing
otworzyło?
that the chest isn't as old as it looks at first glance. As far as I know, numerical locks like this haven't been You have to enter the right three-figure combination.
3 cyfry. No Boże, to nie będzie łatwe.
I can't just simply keep fiddling about.
Super, polecam ci Black Mirror. Przejdź sobie 1, a później 2. Black Mirror 1 i 2. Ale ja gram na PlayStation, więc nie mam modów.
The
Ozdoby.
carving shows small circles over a line. Perhaps some kind of pitch information? That's too many circles for me to tell. That's too...
Dziwne. Ciekawe jak. Niemożliwe. Ale w sensie, że dodali do gry... Paulinka, zapisujecie, no. Czyli wewnątrz gry na PlayStation powinien być dostęp do modów? Dodali to?
I can't just simply keep fiddling about. There are too many possible combinations.
Czyżby pora wrócić do Baldur's Gate? Wow. Baldur's Gate 3 mody? Dzięki, nie wiedziałem.
The piano seems to me to be at least 100 years old. Mom got a lot of pleasure from it. She used to play piano very well. I don't play any instrument at all. And if I could, then I'd rather play bass in a grunge band than a piano in a castle.
To super.
I didn't know what I should play, apart from the fact that I probably wouldn't be able to play anyway.
No spoko, prześlij mi.
I didn't know what I should play, apart from the fact that I probably wouldn't be able to play. This castle must be a few hundred years old. The chimney probably went through several rooms, so that I could... It doesn't look like there's been a fire here recently, but I'll take one of the smaller pieces.
No masz drewno.
Now my fingers are all black.
Spoko. No, ciekawe, ciekawe. Trzeba obczaić.
Who might that have been?
Król zamku. Dobra, na skrzyni. Połóż kartkę.
The circles are recessed into the wood. That means that Hey, worked well. You can easily recognize the circles as...
Ale co ci dadzą te kółka?
What if the circles on the chest are simplified notes? Notes which just give the pitch but not the duration of the note. What if the circles on the chest...
Ciekawe, czyli mam to zagrać? I co mi to da?
Could the circles on the chest be simplified notes? Notes which just give the pitch, not the duration? If they really are notes, then there's a starting point missing. Perhaps you can begin anywhere, and just have to pay attention to the relative pitch of the notes with one another.
Co? Boże. Można odtąd. No Boże, naprawdę. Ja nie jestem dobry z nutami. Dokładnie. Ale na pewno myślę, że na konsoli nie będą wszystkie dostępne. No nie. Raz. Dwa, trzy. Trzy. Cztery. Nie, nie tak. Raz. Dwa, trzy. Trzy. Jesteśmy tutaj. I następną nutą to jest druga wysokość. Raz, dwa, trzy. Raz. To jest dwa. Trzy. Cztery. Środek. Góra, teraz środek. Środek. Dół. No nic to nam nie dało. Jeśli zacznę od samego dołu. No to jest raz. Dwa, dwa. To jest raz, dwa, trzy, cztery, pięć, sześć, siedem, osiem, dziewięć. Można też zrobić... Nie. Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery, pięć, sześć, siedem, osiem. 8 jest. Jest 8 klawiszy. Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery, pięć, sześć, siedem, 8. Jest 8 klawiszy. Czyli to będzie najniższa note. Najniższa, czyli musimy wbić 1. To jest 2, 1, 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 2. Jak tutaj jest 3, 1, 3, 4, 5. Czyli 1, 3, 2, 5, 5, znowu 3, 1, 5, znowu 3, następnie 2, 2, 2 i znowu 3. Czyli 1, 3, 3, 2, 5, 3, 2, 3.
That was it. I think. I didn't make any Always the same note.
Czyli o co chodzi? O co tu chodzi? 1, 3, 3, 2, 5, 3, 2, 3. Czy to jest... Jeden, 3. It doesn't work. 1, 3, 2, 5? 1, nie. 1, 3, 3. 3, 2, 3? 3. 3, 2. 3, 2, 5.
Sounds like it's done something.
3, 2, 5. Ciekawe dlaczego 3, 2, 5. 3, 2, 5. Akurat. 3, 2, 5.
Got it. Combination worked. Alright, there's my stuff. Alright, I'll just take this stuff. I probably won't need the rest anymore.
Dobra, masz wszystko. Dobra, teraz musisz stąd wyjść.
Well, it's funny that lots of folk like to hang carcasses on the wall. In Evil Dead, I thought these stag heads were funny.
Dobra, wyjdźmy po prostu stąd i wyłączymy.
I don't think that the piano's gonna help.
Ciekawe, że jesteśmy w tej posiadłości w Bali. Dobra, wyjdź stąd. Boże, jak tu zarosło.
Oh, great. Wonderful. I'm in the middle of nowhere. The next house could be miles away, and Tom could be back at any minute. I think I better find out where I am first. If Tom does come back, I can always jump into the bushes.
Dobra, na tym kończymy. Już jesteśmy bliżej końca. Więc myślę, że jak będę miał kolejny dzień wolny, to przejdziemy już tą grę. Jest naprawdę genialna. I super, że poruszamy się w lokacjach z jedynki teraz. Ekstra. Dobra, także dzięki za uwagę. Trzymajcie się, spokojnej nocy.
Thank you.